That's Tammy Talks About. It's been a while, hasn't it? Most of you caught my live stream the other day where I had to use my laptop, go randomly live. Was having a lot of technical issues. Some of you haven't seen me since the last video I did. Some of you last saw me at the charity live stream on Sunday when I froze, got kicked out of the stream, and then disappeared. So just to quickly kind of sum up what happened there, my little granddaughter dropped my phone into a bucket of water, and so I've been without a phone for several days. Now, unfortunately, my phone finally got it working again, and on Thursday, I was literally getting ready to do a video, and someone arrived at our door. It turned out to be someone made a false report to DHS about my daughter, myself, my husband, and for the last all of Thursday night and into Friday morning, my life had been literally turned upside down. Let me just say, first and foremost, everything's fine. We were able to prove that it was a false report, but in the moment, that was a fear that literally paralyzed me. I've not spoken to Keely or Rob or anyone yet. I'm making this video first, and then when I finish, I'm going to be getting in touch with everyone and letting them know that everything is finally coming back to normal, hopefully. But I wanted to share with you what happened because I don't know if any of you have ever been through this. I hope that you don't. But if you have, you can understand the kind of fear that we have suffered. And in fact, by the time it was all over with yesterday morning, I was so emotionally exhausted. I think I just kind of got through the day because not only was all this happening, I still had to work on top of that. And I've never had anything so horrifying in my life happen. My daughter is an amazing mother who loves her daughter with everything she has. And the thought that there was nothing that I could do, there was no way I could take this from her. There was no way I could stop it from happening. There was no way I could step in and say, no, this isn't true, was beyond anything I've ever felt in my life. My granddaughter, she's very shy. When someone she doesn't know, and even sometimes people she does kind of know, if they're not someone who's in her life every day, like myself and her pappy and her mommy and her daddy, if someone new comes around, she literally will turn her head and she will cling tightly to one of us. And the thought, even though I knew that what was said, what was alleged, was not true, and we would be able to easily prove it, the fact that we had to go through it, or the thought that someone could come in and take her from her mother and from us, was a fear that I never want to go through again in my life. I mean, I'm glad that DHS does go in and check every accusation, but the fear that was installed in our family was almost too much. And we found out very quickly when it was actually after the lady left that came initially on Thursday that this was brought about because someone had an issue with my son-in-law and wanted him to hurt. But I think what I want to get across is that when you do something like this, yes, it was destroying us, the thought of someone taking my granddaughter away. And yes, it would destroy my daughter and my son-in-law. But who it would have hurt the worst was my granddaughter, because she would not have understood. She would have only known that the family she loves, the family that loves her, were being separated from her. And I don't understand the thought process of someone who would do something like this. I know I remember hearing Tug had this happen to him. And when all of this happened, I couldn't help but think, how could you do this? How could anyone do this? And it's just so unbelievable. It's so, I don't know. I don't know that I'll ever understand the thought process of someone who could do something like this. But if anyone happens to see this that thinks that would be a good way to get back at someone, it's not. Because here's the thing. Yeah, you would hurt the person that you would do that to, but you'd hurt the child. The child would hurt the worst. And there's a special place in hell reserved for people like that. I mean, how you could do anything like this is beyond words. There's no excuse. There's no reasoning that would ever make it right. The only time you should ever call DHS on someone is if there is true reason that there is something that child needs to be removed from the situation. When you're doing this in anger, or you're doing it to get back at someone, you're only hurting the child. You will hurt the parents, yes, but the child will be the one who suffers the most. And to me, if you can do something like that and lay your head down at night, you are the definition of a psychopath. Sorry for the rant. I think I just had to get it off my chest. I've actually been kind of scared to even do this video. What was done to my family was, there's no words. Thank God that we were able to easily prove that it was a lie. But I just can't help but think about the families who couldn't have as easily proved it, and the children that are suffering, all because someone is angry with someone. Anyway, I'm back now. Later on today, I will try to get out another video. It may take me a little bit of time to get back in the swing of things, but I thank you for staying with me. I thank you for all the love and support I've received. And until next time, be blessed.